Pauline Collins. A talented British actress, she gained widespread recognition for playing Sarah Moffat in Upstairs, Downstairs, 1971, and later reprised the role in the spin-off Thomas and Sarah, 1979. In 1992, she shared her life story through her autobiography, Letter to Louise. Her portrayal of Shirley Valentine became one of her most celebrated performances, earning her top theater honors including the Laurence Olivier and Tony Awards for Best Actress. When she brought the same role to the screen in 1989, her performance was again acclaimed, winning her the BAFTA Award for Best Actress. She first rose to prominence in the 1970s, playing the role of Sarah, a maid, in the acclaimed drama series Upstairs, Downstairs. In 2002, Collins took part in the television version of Tony Parsons' popular novel Man and Boy. She later played the eccentric Miss Flight in the BBC's 2005 adaptation of Charles Dickens' Bleak House. Died November 6th, she was 85 years due to Parkinson's disease. Woodrow Lowe. He was an American football linebacker who played for the San Diego Chargers of the National Football League, starting in 1976. Before turning professional, Lowe was a standout player for the Alabama Crimson Tide under Coach Bear Bryant from 1972. A three-time first-team All-American, he received consensus recognition in 1974 and was later inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. He was also honored as a member of the Chargers' 40th and 50th anniversary teams. During his time at Alabama, Lowe established a school record with 134 tackles in the 1973 season as a sophomore. By the end of his college career, his total of 315 tackles placed him third among the program's all-time leaders. Lowe played a key role in the play later dubbed the Holy Roller. With only 10 seconds left on the clock in a September 1978 matchup, he brought down Oakland Raiders quarterback Ken Stabler. Died November 6th, he was 71 years due to heart attack. Gilson Lavis. An English drummer and portrait artist, he rose to prominence in the 1970s and 1980s as a member of Squeeze. Years later, he joined Jools Holland's Rhythm and Blues Orchestra, performing with his former bandmate until his retirement from drumming in 2024, contributing to their success through the late 1970s and early 1980s on albums such as Cool for Cats, 1979, and Argy Bargy, 1980. Lavis was known for his sharp, rhythmic playing style that helped define the band's sound during the new wave era. After leaving Squeeze, he became the longtime drummer for Jools Holland's Rhythm and Blues Orchestra, performing alongside his former bandmate Jools Holland on numerous tours and TV shows, including Later with Jools Holland. Outside of music, Lavis developed a successful second career as a portrait artist, painting well-known musicians and celebrities. Toward the end of 2024, he retired from drumming to focus on his art full-time. He was born 1951 and died November 5th. He was 74 years, cause is not given. Richie Agibato. An American basketball coach, he spent part of his career in the National Basketball Association, where he led the Detroit Pistons, Dallas Mavericks, and Orlando Magic as head coach. After the Detroit Pistons parted ways with head coach Dick Vitale in November 1979, Agibato was promoted from assistant to interim head coach. He made his debut the following evening, leading the team to a 106-98 victory over the Philadelphia 76ers at the Pontiac Silverdome. Agibato was appointed head coach of the WNBA's New York Liberty in 1999. He coached his first game on June 10th, when the Liberty defeated the defending Eastern Conference champions, the Cleveland Rockers, by a score of 87-73. He later served as head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, leading the team in 264 games. Died November 6th, he was 87 years, cause is not given. Viola Holt. At 17, she made her television debut as an announcer with the Dutch network AVRO, later establishing herself as a television presenter. Holt later joined NOS, the Dutch public broadcaster, taking on duties as an omroepster and starting to present various programs. She later joined the broadcaster TROS, where she presented a variety of programs, including news and magazine-style shows. In 1984, she appeared on the cover of the Dutch edition of Playboy, which became the best-selling issue of the magazine in the Netherlands. In 2007, she joined RNN7 to present the regional news program News from Holland, aiming to be regarded once more as a serious television professional. She appeared in several reality television programs, including Project Rembrandt in 2019. She was born 1949 and died sadly November 6th. She was 76 years, due to natural causes. Young Bleed. An American rapper from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Young Bleed began crafting rhymes at 9, inspired by his mother's poetry readings and the music of Run DMC. During his teens, Bleed started recording his music and distributing tapes independently on the streets of his neighborhood. He eventually signed with a local label. In 1995, he teamed up with fellow Baton Rouge artists C-Lock, Max Minnelli, Javon, and Javon's younger brother Chris Hamilton to form the group Concentration Camp, maintaining his association with the group through 2022. Young Bleed's fifth album, Off the Curb, was released in September 2008 as a collaboration with the up-and-coming rapper Freeze. He appeared at the Versus battle between No Limit Records and Cash Money Records in Las Vegas, performing his track, How Ya Do Dat. Died sadly November 1st, he was 51 years due to brain aneurysm. James Watson, an American molecular biologist, geneticist, and zoologist. He co-authored a 1953 Nature paper with Francis Crick outlining the double helix structure of DNA. In 1962, he shared the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine with Crick and Maurice Wilkins for their work on the molecular structure of nucleic acids and its importance for genetic information transfer. Watson became director of Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory in 1968, overseeing substantial growth in funding and research. In 2019, following a documentary in which he reiterated his controversial statements on race and genetics, the laboratory rescinded his honorary titles and ended its affiliation with him. Watson became president of Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory in 1994, with Francis Collins taking over as director of the Human Genome Project. Died, unfortunately, November 6th. He was 97 years due to infection. Giuseppe Vesicchio, an Italian conductor, composer, and arranger. He was also known for his work as a musician and television personality. He gained recognition in the early 1980s and has been a regular participant in the Sanremo Music Festival, appearing in most editions since 1990. In addition to his work as a conductor and arranger, he composed classical music, including the chamber composition Tarantina, which was performed at La Scala in Milan. Died, unfortunately, November 8th. He was 69 years due to interstitial pneumonia. Giuseppe Vesicchio, an English television presenter and producer, he also worked as a motoring journalist, author, and car dealer. He was known for presenting motoring shows such as Britain's Worst Driver, Fifth Gear, and the original Top Gear series. Wilson presented the classic car series The Cars, the Star, and the BBC property show All the Right Moves, both produced under his direction. Died sadly November 8th. He was 68 years due to lung cancer.